What's up, everybody? It's your homeboy Funky Luffy host, the commentator, and he has returned after 5 long days of overworked workness. Ugh. I cannot tell you how happy I am that you guys have waited patiently. And also, my previous video that kind of posted in work, which I wasn't really supposed to. I'm sorry. I know, bad work ethic. But anyway, thank you all so much for being so patient and understanding why it was taking me so long. I would have done it like yesterday and the day before that, but you know, work. I want to relax, and I don't think I would have had enough time. And I slept like a log. I slept till like 11 or 12. Wait, no. I slept till 10, okay? I slept till 10. I was exhausted. I worked 2 5 to close shifts. It was tiring, but worth it. I better get a freaking juicy paycheck or I swear, I don't get paid enough to do the crap they make me do, guys. I swear to everything holy, I do not get paid enough. I mean, we all feel that way, right? Like, what? You made me clean up this junk for like $5? Rip off. You know, you know. God, jobs are a pain. Anyway, notification. Ah! No! Crap! BRB, I pushed the wrong button. Okay, sorry. I accidentally exited out of my thing that I was supposed to be reading of Splatoon 2 and Human-terrestrial. Refreshed version. Uh, oh, it's on chapter 17. I was looking at, wait, chapter 17. I was previously reading the refresh version on my phone, so yeah, my phone and computer kind of connected to a lot of junks. Anyway, give me a sec. I believe we were on chapter 3. Yeah, we were on chapter 3. Today, I'm actually, just to make it up to you guys and be being so patient, I'll be reading 2 parts of this. I don't care if it's an hour long. I need to make it up to you guys for the crap and stuff I need to. And plus, I really want to get some more subscribers and viewers to see this stuff. But yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let us read Chapter 3, Human Encounters, Splatoon 2, Human-terrestrial. Let's go! Da, 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 da. Okay, so if you guys don't remember, last part where we left off is that apparently Kate, yada yada. Although, I gotta wonder, why did he name the Inkling Kate? Maybe it might be a popular name, possibly? Who knows? I'll probably ask him a little later, or send him a link and he'll answer that. Send him a link to my video after asking that. But yeah, you can also check out his work that he made about this if you want to read by yourself, or read the original version. It will be in the description section down below of this video. All right, let's get it on. Chapter 3, Human Encounter. Kay woke up from sleep, yawned, and got dressed in a different pair of clothes. This was the next day, of course, and Kate still felt guilty for losing the turf war. She had little nightmare about it and woke up quite tiredly. Oh. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. The diet I've been having for the past 5 days, it's catching up to me. Oh. Anyway, this was the next day, of course. Kate still felt guilty about the turf war. Okay. She turned on the television in the living room of her apartment to watch stuff. There was some good stuff on television, but not much to keep her occupied. So she turned the TV off and left her otaku apartment to try and not be idle and bored. Is it idle or idle? Idle, idle, idle. Oh, my cat, honestly. BRB, my cat did something. And I'm back. Okay, don't ask what my cat did. Okay, he's been scratching up the carpet for a while now. He's a little love hog, you could say. Anyway, moving on. Back to the story. Anyway. Mm, and bored. Oh, oh god, all those 5 nights are catching up to me. Anyway, Kate sighed and sobbed as she left the building and journeyed to the train station to go back to Inkopolis Square. For some reason, she was slightly scared to go. After getting a train ticket, Kate entered the train just before the door closed and sat on the train seat. She then slumped her head up upon her hands as her elbows rested on her knees. Sea Cucumber slithered along the carriage, asking for tickets. As he got to Kate, he noticed that Kate looked glum. Okay, so give me some slack here. I kind of forgot what voices I did for Who Know Who, except for the Octoling with this country. Okay, I don't know. Alright? It's 5 days. You sometimes forget things when you're. Anyway. What's the matter? Asked Sea Cucumber. I lost the turf war. Now my best friend hates me. Kate sobbed as she wiped her tears from her eyes. I'm sure things will turn out fine in the end, said Sea Cucumber. Probably not. In time for the Splatfest. Probably not on time for the Splatfest. God, I'm so sorry, guys. 5 days of work. Not fun. Anyway, said Kay in disbelief as she handed Sea Cucumber her train ticket. Sea Cucumber continued to move to another carriage. The train then started to move and chugged back to Inkopolis Square. Kate didn't do much in the train other than resting her head on her arms for the entire journey and could only think of what happened yesterday. Even so, what her neck ached a bit as she sat up. Yeah, laying your head down for a little while, you tend to get a kink in your neck when you wake up after a few minutes of sleep. The train stopped at the station for Inkopolis Square, at which point Kate stood up from her train seat, but her bag back backpack sorry on with only one of the straps, and she and her on her shoulder, and left the train to go up the station stairs. Guys, if you're wondering why I'm like freaking failing this right now, it's because I was on a podium shift and I talked to a lot of people, and sometimes your brain just goes flatline or farts once in a while when you do that. And then when the next day I was supposed to say something. What am I supposed to say again? Yeah, you know. Well, anyway. Crazy. Okay, here we go. As she got up the stairs from the underground station, her eyes opened in surprise as the whole of Inkopolis Square was filled with inklings and octolings surrounding an orange building next to the turf war building, the main one on with the giant zapfish on top. Yeah, we know what the turf war building looks like. It looks like freaking Tokyo Tower. Well, at least hopefully I'm saying that looked at that right. I don't know. I haven't played Splatoon for a while, guys. Okay. Orange building next to the turf war building. Blah blah blah. Trying to see something. Kate tried to depict what the heck was going on, but couldn't see as the huge crowd of Inklings and Octolings blocked her view. I can't see, said Kate, in annoyance as she jumped up and down to see. Hmm. Suddenly, a giant screen on the turf war building turned itself on and displayed a loading screen before it transitioned. Kate looked up to watch it because it's at least one way to help her know what's going on. The screen transitioned to a new room where to the left of the screen was an Inkling and an Octoling to the right with a computer screen behind them. The people on the screen were familiar to Kate the moment she saw them. She grew excited as she continued to watch. It was Pearl and Marina, the pop stars duet known as Off the Hook. Despite this, Kate looked at the screen to watch them broadcast. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do their voices correctly. Heck, I forgot what they even sound like anyway, or what kind of voices they could make. I don't know. Ugh, talk about annoying. Anyway. Hey, okay. Pearl was the Inkling on the left, with gold clouded eyes, pale skin, and had white tentacles that were rather short, only reaching down to the end of her cheeks in a bob cut like style. Not even gonna ask. The tips of her tentacles were pink like the small crown on her head that also shared the same white and pink color. Her clothes Her clothing palette prominently involved pink and white, and her quirky attire was not expecting resembling a dress, but had a big zip and looked like a coat. Mm. Additional wearing black fingerless gloves and white shoes with zips that combined with her pink trousers. Marina, on the other hand, was the one on the right with pinkish eyes. The one on the right with pinkish eyes, black skin, and wait, her eyes aren't pink, are they? Maria, the Octoling? I don't think their eyes are pink. I think they're green, aren't they? Aren't they green? Hold on, I gotta look this up on YouTube. Well, I'll be damned. They are a little pinkish, and I thought they were green. My bad. Ignore that last comment I did. Like I said, I haven't been playing Splatoon as much as recently, so don't judge me. Anyway, Marina, on the other hand, was the one on the right with pinkish eyes, black skin, and black tentacles with a teal color on each tip. Her dress sense was a bit more matching, and her clothing palette was more complementary, with a black sleeveless vest with a gigantic zip and black shorts with teal tights under them. In addition to this, Marianne also had blocked black boots with zips and fingerless gloves, as well as teal-colored headphones. Compared to Maria, Pearl was obviously the short one, almost as small as Pearl. Oh yeah, the seat she was sitting on, while Maria was a bit taller, almost double the size of her small little DJ set. It was time for Inkopolis news. Okay, fair warning, voice acting not at usual rating. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. My voice acting kind of sucks a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'm no professional actor, but come on now. For the humans, I'm just going to use my normal voice you guys hear, okay? But with a little more action on it, okay? Yo, guys, what time is it? Shouted Pearl. Okay, I think I'm going to keep that as Pearl's, but let's see Marina's. I keep thinking of like a brony sort of thing right now, like maybe like a Fluttershy, because if you notice, Marina's kind of more of the shyish, most one and quietest one, really, I believe, or a more reasonable one. Let me see. It's Off the Hook, coming to you live from Inkopolis Square. Ooh, damn, I like that one, said Marina, more calmly compared to Pearl. On modern news, weapons have been added, said Pearl, and with some scratches of Marina's DJ set, the screen transitioned to a few weapons that were newly introduced to the turf war arena. Okay. Ah, jeez, said Pearl as she slumped into the chair she was sitting on. Well, all these weapons, Sheldon's lecture would be a mile long. Okay, I'm trying to act like a hip hopper because we see Marina. She's like a gangster, yo. I do like him and all, said Marina shyly, but he really needs to calm down about all the weapons he makes. She has a valid point. I mean, God, how big is that damn store anyway? Pearl suddenly looked at her phone, which suddenly started to ring in her pocket. Marina looked at Pearl cautiously to what she was doing. Pearl suddenly, hold on, I'm reading that. What is it, Pearl? Asked Marina. Reports are just in to find out that, Pearl said, as she read the text message that was presumably quite long. A moment passed, sincerely tension. A human has been discovered on the shores of Ingopolis. Shit! Pearl jolted as she read the message. A human? Shouted Maria, shocked as her eyes opened wide in surprise. Yes, a human found by an inkling called Kate Antil Antilocle? I don't know, said Pearl. Why make such a big deal? Humans have been extinct for 10,000 years, replied Maria. To find one now is a big mystery. How could it have survived? It? Excuse-moi, I am a living being. I am not a thing, thank you very much. Ah, oh, please, said Pearl, slumping back in her chair again with her arms slightly shrugged. It's probably going to just be one of those fossils in the museum. I doubt it's alive. I don't know, said Maria. Seeing a human now is in this condition drawing quite a lot of attention. Huh, that explains the big crowd around the big building with orange stuff on it, said Pearl. I think you forgot what it's called, Maria said, as she scratched the disc of her DJ set again and screen broadcast the huge crowd of inklings and octolings. You know, that one, said Pearl as she climbed up her chair to point at the building with a paparazzi crowd. Oh, you mean Grisco's? Asked Marina. Yeah, the human is supposed brought there for investigation, said Pearl. Do you think they'll discuss it? They'll dissect it? Oh, oh God, no! No dissection, thank you very much! I've seen those crime shit video. I've seen those crime shows that show people how they get autopsies. Ah! Gross. Replied curiously. Nah, only if there's something interesting this time. Don't really make a difference, Pearl shrugged in disbelief. It's just gonna be forgotten tomorrow, I betcha. You wanna bet? Okay, I really don't wanna say any much, okay? I really don't wanna spoil it, but I'm just gonna tell you when the human wakes up, he's gonna be one hell of a surprise. Anyway, I think you're just jealous that the human could be taller than you, Maria teased and giggled. Oh, no, she didn't! I ain't jealous, Pearl snapped back. I'm just saying, why are they making a fuss now and not the past times? Isn't that a bit weird? Hmm, quite weird if I do say so myself, Maria said. They're sure interesting about it enough to investigate it. Anyways, that's all the time we got, said Pearl. Until next time, Marina and Pearl then stood up as Pearl got off her seat and Marina put her DJ set to one side. Don't get cooked, stay off the hook, they both said as they screen suddenly turned black. Okay, I'm not going to lie, guys. My best Pearl and Marina voice, not really best, but I think my Marina was okay. But my Pearl, I feel like she was kind of country. Yeah, not my best Pearl. Anyway, Kate tried to see what's happening at Grisco's by peering over the crowd, but her view was still obscured by other inklings and octolings that began to see as well. It hopped to In hope to see what's happening, Kate managed to budge through the crowd, being surprised that Finn or Octolina, I am so sorry, were in the crowd and got inside Grisco. Although it wasn't the right thing, she assumed she was still able to see it again. She did find it after all. Kay entered one of the rooms inside the buildings and closed the doors behind her. The room Kay entered had an orange atmosphere, smell, smelling, smelling faintly like fish, considering it was filled with fishing equipment such as nets, buckets, and fishing rods, as well as orange lightning that creates the unusual atmosphere. There were also a few junk piles in the corner and some lockers. In the middle of the room was a white table with a human laid lifeless on top of it. No, he's dead! Nah, I'm just kidding, y'all. Its limbs were stretched out, making it look like those carp carpets made from bear. Don't remind me. Its eyes were almost closed, leaving a small gap exposing part of its eyes. It looked completely dead. Kay was hesitant to come closer as its features looked abnormally different. Kate slowly approached the body of the human, slightly agitated and scratched and scared to approach as the human's ears were smaller and oddly shaped. You're one to talk. Its fingers were round and stubby, unlike the other of an inkling or octoling. Seriously, when I just realized that when I looked at the cover and the octoling's fingers are freaking square tip, I was like completely surprised about that. Like, wait, are they? So I grabbed my octoling game case, and I look at it like, holy shit, they are squared. For those who aren't there. Also, guess what? I have finally reached 40 subscribers, y'all. Yes! Let's keep it up. Let's make it to 50 now, huh? Anyway, I'll deal with that later. Anyway, Kate slowly approached the body of the human, slightly agitated, but its ears were small and its fingers were round and stubby, and like of any octoling or inkling or octoling. Its skin was pale and had copper-colored hair that was covered in sand. Kate sat on a chair against. Wait, is copper like a brownish color? I don't know. Or against one of the walls and stared at the human. Although afraid, she couldn't help but admire such a rare and new creature. Kate sighed and continued to stare at it. "You must be lucky," said Kate, sighing at the human. "Getting all the attention and being popular. Everyone's everyone crowded around just to see you. Too bad I'm not like you." Kate rested her head upon the locker beside her to sleep for a moment. Suddenly, Kate heard mumbling. Kate immediately became startled and opened her eyes before looking around. "What was that?" Kate stuttered to herself. Kate quickly got up and looked around again to see where it came from, but no one else was here, only here and a human body. Hello?" Kate stuttered again as she looked around for the source of noise. "Anyone else there?" Kate began to ponder and slowly became agitated. "Pull yourself together, Kate." Kate commanded herself to to stay strong, but she remained paranoid. "It's just you and a human. Nothing scary is going to get you." A moment passed. "Come on, squid up." Nice wording, dude. Squid up. Anyway, said Kate to try and calm herself down. "It's not like the human's alive. Or is it?" Them. Alright, push your bids, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bet. How much $10 to bet for the human who is still alive. I see 10, 20, 20, 25, 25, 25, 40, 45, 45, yeah, 50, 50, go once, go twice. Let us find out. Kate realized the human was still close to her, although it didn't move close enough to make her feel cramped and uncomfortable. Kate was unsure it was alive. She drew closer and sniffed the human. It stank horribly. Says the girl that's part fish. Kate's face suddenly turned a pale green on the verge of throwing up. "Oh, gross! TMI, bruh!" Kate yelled as the human odor made her eyes water and cover her mouth. "Yup, it's dead, alright." Kate pulled herself together again. "Come on, it's been 10,000 years," Kate said to herself. "There is no way, that human is alive." But despite all of this, Kate was still curious. She grabbed the fishing net next to her and held the net bit of it. She edged the end of the net slowly towards the human head and poked it a couple of times. There was no response. There didn't seem to be any hope but Kate still pressed the human's flesh with the net, with the last jab touching its right eye. Its eye suddenly opened. To be continued. Asha! Woo! And the winner to $50. $50 to the winner. Me. Okay. Moving on. Part 4. It's alive! Bruh, you cannot know how much I wanted to say that. So much. It's alive! It's alive! Come on, it's a classic Frankenstein line. Kate screamed in terror as the human's eyes suddenly opened, revealing the human's shining blue eyes. "Ah!" Kate screamed as she accidentally fell back on the chair she sat on before. "Ah!" Okay, that's not how I really screamed, but you know. Yes, I'm using my voice, okay? Don't judge me. The human screamed back equally as terrified. The both of them screamed for a brief moment before Kate quickly threw the net in her hand away in hesitation, moved her bag in front of of her for cover and closed her eyes. Excuse me. In curiosity, Kate peeked around her back to peek back at the human. What? Where am I? The human said in confused as he looked around with fast reflexes. What's going on? Y- you're alive? Kate said excitedly to the human, but mainly to herself, putting her back to one side. I can't believe I'm talking to you right now. Who are you? Shouted the human to Kate. Am I dead? No, you're not dead. The opposite, even, Kate explained to the human, calmly but still terrified. Phew, that's a relief. I thought I was asleep for ages, said the human. The human tried to stand up by pushing its arms and legs to stand up, but fell back down, quickly realizing they were tired onto the table. Why am I tied up? Yes, I would like to know, said the human, as they con- confusingly looked at their tied up hand, at, at his tied up hands. I'm guessing so no one could take you? Yeah, like they're gonna take a giant human that's taller than anyone else in the damn world, said Kate hesitantly. Why? Asked the human as he smiled. Am I famous? Kinda, I guess, said Kate. I discovered you on the beach. Oh, alright, said the human. A small moment passed. Oh yeah, the name's Cray, said the human, who was personably, presumably Cray. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Cray? Kate replied politely. My name is Kate. Kate found Cray's name a little bit anticlimactic, as she expected the human to be called something odd like Cleo, Cleodorp or Zort. Bruh! Really? Or anything you could stereotypically name an alien. Rude. Either way, the name was slightly unusual. Your face is unusual. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Kate, that's a nice name, Cray replied. Oh, God, I am so sorry, guys. Oh. I don't know why. Kate couldn't help but smile at Cray's polite comment. Cray suddenly noticed Kate's hair, which looked like tentacles, not to mention it was green too. Cray looked at Kate's hairstyle with his head tilted and with a confused expression. Your hairstyle looks a little odd, said Cray. Did you put an octopus on your head? Octopus? Kate giggled at Cray's goofy answer while holding one of her long tentacles. These are my tentacles. Tentacles? Tentacles? Cray replied in curious confusion. Yeah, Kate replied. Inklings have them. What's an inkling? Cray responded a bit concerned. Only, only the people that will probably dissect you, said Kay. Kay? Oh, okay, dissect me! Shouted the human with a jolt and become startled. Did they get you too? No, why would they want to dissect me? Said Kate. You're a big deal. You're the human after all. Wait, so you're not human? Said Cray. How am I doing with the human Cray voice so far? Wait, hold up! There's a Mario Brothers and Splatoon? Bruh! Okay, I gotta check this out real quick. And I'm back. Bruh, I gotta read that later. Bruh, Mario and Splatoon. Bruh. A moment passed. Oh, wait, I skipped a bit. Hold on. I'm not a human, silly. I'm an inkling, said Kate. Did you forget the tentacle? Why ask? Did you forget the tentacles? Why ask? Nothing. Just wondering, said Cray, being unnaturally calm despite his situation. Moments passed. So, let me get this straight, Cray added to his conversation. I'm going to get dissected by people that are not human, but rather ones with octopus on their heads, known as anklings? Yep, pretty much. Or you could be mounted on a wall if you were dead, said Kate. There's more than just inklings, though. More? Asked Gray. Yeah, there are octolines, sharks, mollusks, crustaceans. There's also normal fish, too, said Kate. I see. Just want to properly know what's going on, said Gray. Another moment passed. So, do you think you could, maybe untie me? Said Gray. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Come on, untie me, said Gray as he looked around. No one's looking. Why should I? Asked Kate. I'm just a bit achy and I want to move a bit, said Gray as he tried to move. Kate couldn't decide if it would be the right thing to untie Cray, even when Cray was unnaturally calm about what's happening. About what was happening. But yet she didn't want a rare creature to struggle. Said Kate with uncertainty. I'm not sure if I should do it. Come on, please untie me! Cray begged pathetically with sobbing taking over. Come on, I'll be a good boy. Please. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta laugh about this. I already told you I may have read this, but come on. Reading it out loud is funny, especially when I read it. Um, sure, said Kate with her answer still uncertain. Yes! Kate shouted excitedly. Shh! Kate hushed the human. People will hear you. Oh, okay, sorry, Cray whispered back, and one by one Kate managed to untie each knot of rope that strapped Cray to the table until all of them were loose. Suddenly, like a speeding bullet, Cray quickly dashed out the room so fast that Kate could only see a blur. Cray had escaped. Oh no! Zoom, baby! said Kate. Cray was screaming in terror as he ran down the halls trying to escape the building known as Grisco's. This has got to be a dream! This has got to be a dream! Cray repeated to himself as he changed directions down the hall trying to find a way out. I can't be dissected! I don't want to be mounted to a wall! Cray suddenly found the exit. He could see the sun from the outside. A way out! Yes! Cray shouted. He charged through the door with all his might and busted it open, almost breaking the door off its hinges. Suddenly, Cray jolted and panicked to see the huge crowd of what he thought was humans at first. Cray thought he was safe until he noticed the black-eyed outlines and tentacle features of the inklings and octolings. Oh, crap! Oh, I am sorry, guys. My day has not been very healthy lately. Curry gasped as he realized he was surrounded by inklings and octolings too, which were in front of him. Is that the human? Asked one of the inklings in the crowd. I don't know what they sound like. The inklings and octolings took their cameras out to take pictures of Cray. Cray, on the other hand, looked at the crowd as if he was a deer staring at a headlight, and the crowd was the idle truck. Ah! They're everywhere! Cray suddenly screamed as he quickly ran away at lightning speed. Then the crowd, extremely terrified. Meanwhile, Pearl and Maria were still in their studio talking about stuff. I'm telling you, Marina, there's no way that human is alive, said Pearl in disbelief. Oh god, this is my favorite part! Pearl in disbelief. No matter how much you say it, Marina, it won't happen. I'll bet all my mayonnaise for it. It didn't look like a skeleton, said Maria. Maybe there's a chance. So what? Said Pearl as she shrugged slightly. Not all dead things are skeletons, you know. What are you going to say next? It's going to run around the place like a headless fish, screaming like a seal? Just after Pearl said that, Cray ran past the studio at lightning speed with a crowd of paparazzi inklings and octolings chasing him. You know what they sacked me! Cray screamed as he ran past the studio. Was that the human? Maria in shock to Pearl. Pearl's reaction was a lot less intense since she didn't answer, but her jaw dropped with eyes wide open in shock as she saw the human. Quick, grab the camera! Seriously. The jellyfish on the... I tried to hold it till the end, but... oh, that was like my favorite part that I've done all this fic, man. That was my favorite part. The jellyfish on the set who were moving the camera hastily picked up a video camera that they used to film the set and quickly videoed Cray as he ran past the studio. Cray ran as fast as he could out of Inkopolis Square to outrun the Inklings. The Ocklings in pursuit of him, he shouted for help as much as he could, but they only made the crowd grow behind him. Cray ran up the couple of Inklings and Octolings, assuming they were human, as they heads were facing away. Quick, you gotta help me! Cray shouted in panic. There's this weird Inkling guys who want to dissect me, and the people he was talking to then turned around, revealing Inklings and Octolings. Ah! He screamed. He screamed as he continued running. I don't belong here! Name that line, guys, if you've seen the new Toy Story. Name it! Name the guy who says it! I dare ya! Cray tried to talk to someone that was human, but with no success, only to realize that there were only more and more Inklings and Octolings than he expected. Cray screamed as he ran in zigzags, releasing everyone that turned to him. Were Inkling, Ocklings, and other sea creatures. Ah! Ah! Screamed Cray. Ah! Okay, I am enjoying my Cray acting right now. I'm like enjoying this. It was about 2 minutes of running through the streets of Inkopolis, jumping over obstacles like bins, boxes, manholes, and fire hydrants, even jumping over a couple of jellyfish, which made their heads wobble. Wobbly, 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 bop! Cray was also dodging things like signs, cars, other sea creatures, and lampposts. Okay. This dude's like doing parkour on the run. Woo! He's like the Mario. Nonetheless, Cray started to become tired at running as the crowd behind him started to gain up with no sign of exhaustion. They're gaining up on me! Cray panted to himself as he started to get exhausted. I gotta hide! As he said that, he saw a corner at the end of the street about a moment away. Ah! Shouted Cray as he quickly turned the corner. The crowd of Inklings, Ocklings, and other sea creatures then turned to the corner too, but not as sharp as Cray did, since he didn't expect Cray to. Cray was not now ahead ahead, and with no sign of being caught, he had successfully outrun them. Yeah, try to get me now! Gray shouted as he looked back at them, not paying attention to where he was going. These legs can run, boy! Woo! As he turned his head back forward, he realized there was a stop sign directly in front of him, and Cray was running full speed at it. Oh no! Uh-oh, said Cray as he tried to slow down but didn't have enough time to brake. Cray then crashed into the stop sign full force. Even so, it bounced him backwards a bit. Oh man, what happened? Asked Cray as his mind suddenly overwhelmed with a concern. I can't think straight. Cray's eyelids started to close despite Cray trying to really hard to keep them open. His body felt ready to shut down. Must run away, Cray stuttered, uh, as his voice started to die down like a robot running out of batteries. Must stay awake. Cray was close to sleeping. Must stay awake, said Cray as his eyes started to close. Cray quickly fell to the floor with a spin, landing on his back. As his eyes started to close, he could see silhouettes of figures appear over him before he passed out and laid unconscious. A couple of hours later, Cray? Cray! A soft, gentle voice echoed in Cray's head. Huh? Who is this? Am I dead now? You need to wake up, Cray. Come on, wake up! The gentle voice spoke again, regardless of Cray's question. But who are you? What has happened with this place? Wake up! The soft voice spoke once more, and Cray started to regain consciousness. Where am I? Said Cray as his eyes started to open up. He noticed he was facing the ceiling as his vision got less blurry. Was it a dream? Black shadows started to appear over him again. Cray shouted depicts who they are until his vision cleared and relaxed. It was Kate, Finn, and Octolina looking down at him, and also noticed he was back in Grisco's on the table, but wasn't tied up, fortunately. Cray freaked out. Cray my screaming for him! I'm sorry, guys! I crack myself up when I do that! Okay, I'm sorry. Cray, Cray shouted as he accidentally fell off the table. Oof. Cray shoved it into one of the corners after he fell off the table. Kate and the others stared confused at what Cray was doing. Stay back! I'm warning you! I may not know karate or kung fu, but I will go chop suey on your butts. Whoa! Said Cray as he did some chopping action. So this is the human? Finn asked. Unfortunately, yes, Kate said. It looks so weird. Octolina stared at Cray oddly. What do you mean weird? Said Cray. You're the ones with octopuses on your heads. Like I said, we're inklings, not humans, said Kate. Well, I'm an octoling, Octolina added. Inklings, octolings, what's the difference? Cray yelled back. Both want to dissect me! We aren't going to dissect you, said Finn. Well, now everyone knows you're alive. Wait, you're not going to dissect me? Cray asked, confused. Cray then stood up and backed away from the corner he huddled up, but still remained vigilant. That That's what I was going to tell him until he ran out of Grisco's, said Kate. So, why am I back here? We brought you back after you ran face first into a sign, Kate explained. Anyways, who the heck are you two? Cray stuttered as he pointed at Finn and Octolina with his round fingers. This is Finn, said Kate as she pointed to Finn and then pointed at Octolina. And this is Octolina. Hello. I mean, hello. I don't know. Okay. Hello, said Octolina awkward. Hey? Cray replied, but struggled to say it. Who are you to talk anyways? We don't know your name, Finn snapped back. My name is Cray, said Cray. Cray said Cray. Sorry. Thanks for asking. I didn't, said Finn. Ooh, moody much? So, why am I not getting dissected? Asked Cray, curiously but concerned. Well, now that everyone knows you're alive, there's no point. Good explanation. And also a good point as well. Oh. Cray became red with embarrassment. Did I make a scene? Oh, no. Of course you did! Running like a madman with his head cut off! Mm-hmm. If you meant making a scene as in screaming and running around the place while looking completely different, then yes. You made a scene, said Octolina. Me and Octolina were trying to go find Kate until we heard, "Ah! They're so big! Ah! They're coming!" said Finn. Also, my question wasn't fully answered, said Cray as he aimed himself towards Kate. Why am I back here? You were discovered on the beach, said You were discovered on the beach, Octolina said. Kate found you. I know, but what does this have to do with me being so famous? Asked Cray in confusion. You're the last human alive, said Kate. Sorry to make it blunt, but it's true. You're kidding, right? Cray jolted to the information, getting rather worried. Well, we haven't seen a human in 10,000 years, so yeah, seeing a human is a big deal, said Kate. Hang on! 10,000 years? Shouted Cray in surprise as he reached into the trouser pockets and grabbed out a phone, but it was odd looking because it was just a plain rectangle rather than the shape of an arrow. Or or was it 12,000? Kate corrected herself. 12,000 years! Cray screamed in horror. He looked at the home screen to see the time was 7:30 p.m. Holy shit! 14:30. It's 14,030. 14,030. Woo! Yeah, said Kate. So you saying I've been alive for 1,000 or 12,000 years and every human is extinct other than me? Shouted Cray. That's to sum things up? Yes, said Finn. This is a joke, right? Surely this is a joke. Cray was at his breaking point. The others shook their heads to say no. Craig gasped loudly and tried to speak, but he was too startled and confused to. Craig ended up breaking down and put his face on the table. I'm doomed, Craig stuttered and broke down in tears. Don't look at me! I'm hideous! I'm a monster! Craig became too upset to stand up straight and fell over. Kate managed to catch him before he fell to the floor and pushed him back up to his feet. Cray then sat upon the table. I'm doomed, moaned Cray. All my friends are dead. My family is ruined. My life is ruined, and I don't even know how I survived this long. Help, maybe? Octolina suggested. Nothing noble about this, said Cray. Suddenly, an old inkling entered the room with a walking stick, beard, and slight limp and approached Cray. Kate, Finn, and Octoling stood to one side, rather puzzled to who this old inkling was. The old inkling then opened Cray's mouth and inspected the rest of Cray's facial features. I think this is like, what was his name? Commander Squid? General Squid? I don't know. My, said the old inkling. I've never seen such a fresh specimen. The old inkling then started to poke Cray in the head with his walking stick. Can you stop, please? Said Cray. It talks too, said the old inkling. Very unusual. Who are you exactly? Asked Kate to the old inkling. I'm Captain Cuttlefish. Oh, that was his name, Captain Cuttlefish. The old inkling said, who was presumably Captain Cuttlefish, the leader of the greatest turf war between England and Ireland. Finn didn't buy it. It's just a crazy old geezer, said Finn, probably making it up. Who you calling a crazy old geezer? Captain Cut. Who you calling a crazy geezer? Captain Cuttlefish snapped back as he pointed his walking stick in Finn's forehead. Back in my day, rude Inklings got smacked some sense into and needed discipline. You three should treat your elders with respect. Why are you here? Octolina asked, who was also confused of this old inkling appearance. I heard there was a human alive. Thought I should see it for myself, Captain Cuttlefish replied. Well, you didn't miss much. Cray noticed Captain Cuttlefish was staring at him with big eyes that didn't look like they blinked in a while. Why are you staring at me like that? Okay, I gotta see who was talking next in line. Rather back chatty. I think this human should get given a warm welcome tomorrow to get him in the swing of things, Captain Culver said. But for now, he should get some rest. What? Rest? On a table? Said Cray. I'd rather not. Not on a table, my boy. On a bed, said Captain Cuttlefish. A bed? Kate, Finn, and Octolina shouted at once. Now you're crazy. The humans should sleep in one of your places for the night, said the old inkling as he pointed his walking stick to Kate, Finn, and Octoling. After sunrise, you should teach him the ways of the inkling and an Octoling. I don't think I would be safe for Cray to live with me, said Octolina. My apartment just got a plankton termite problem. I don't think a human would want to come to my place, said Finn replied. Everyone looked at Kate. Said Kate, hesitated, trying to think on the spot. I suppose I could let him crash with me for a few days? Woohoo! Said Cray with his arms in the air. Splendid! Captain Cuttlefish clapped his hands joyfully. I suppose you four better head off to bed then, since it's now 9 p.m. Fine, said Finn and Octoline as they walked out to the building to get to their homes. Kate was just about to follow, but the old inkling blocked her way with his walking stick. Keep a close eye on this human, said Captain Cuttlefish to Kate, making sure Cray didn't hear. We don't want him to fall in the wrong hands. Alright then, said Kate awkwardly. This human is a vulnerable creature, Captain Cuttlefish, said Captain Cuttlefish. It is your duty to protect him. Okay, said Kate, awkwardly saying, Come on, Cray, let's go to my place. Sweet, said Cray. Kate then walked out of Grisgo's with Cray following her as they journeyed to Kate's apartment. To be continued. Well, that settles things. I am satisfied. It's like me at it's me like all you can eat buffet. Hey, I'm not fat. I'm fluffy. Famous words of Gabriel Iglesias. But sorry, that's the thing I used to like put the card up. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening. I'll be posting it soon. Actually, yeah, I'll be just posting anyway. Thank you so much. If you want to hear more stuff, click the subscription and the notification bell down below to let you know what else I'll be doing. Also, check out my channel and share my videos with your other fellow fellow friends. Okay, your fanficians. I don't know. I'm just making that word up, okay? Cause I read all sorts of fanfics. I haven't read a Ben 10 one. Interesting. But yeah, I read all sorts of fanfics on my spare time or just this stuff for fun that I thought you guys might like. If you want to read the original stuff or just go ahead and read this on if you don't want to hear my rant, that's cool. But I'll be putting a link down below for this. Also, if you want to check out the person who I used the art for the thumbnail, I'll be also putting her account for Twitter down below in the comment in the oh crap, I lost my train of thought. I am so sorry, guys, if you've been hearing me do that. My stomach is like, ugh. I am so sorry. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. And the description, that was it. Anyway, thank you so much. This is your homeboy, Funky Luffy Hood, the commentor, signing out.